We're going to talk real quick about what it is that public education can do for this Commonwealth, and then we're going to talk about what it is our job is and who's doing their job and who is not. I am the youngest son of the late Dr. Rita Smith Waddell, who was born in 1948 in segregated Washington, D.C., the daughter of an illiterate sharecropper and a cab driver. She went to McKinley Technical Institute. She lived in one of the poorest neighborhoods in Washington, D.C. She was a black child whose parents skipped meals so that she could have shoes to go to public school. She went from McKinley Technical Institute to Columbia University, and then to the University of Pennsylvania, and now there is a public school with her name on it. That is the American dream, folks. That is the American dream, and it happens because of education. Martin Luther King Jr. knew that. Thurgood Marshall knew that. And sometimes I wonder why it is we think we're smarter than Martin Luther King Jr., that we have a better understanding of the law than Thurgood Marshall. It really is about who is doing their job and who isn't. Now, this Democratic majority fulfilled our constitutional obligation. We passed a budget 3 weeks ago that invests in education and lowering property taxes across the Commonwealth. We passed a child and dependent care tax credit out of the House. And we passed an EITC, an earned income tax credit. I want to be very clear about the acronyms. Let's get, we like to call that the working families tax credit, that is going to put $1.4 billion back in the pockets of Pennsylvanians over the next 4 years. So when you hear our colleagues on the other side of the aisle and on the other side of the building saying they want to talk about lower taxes and better schools, ask them to show you in the record where they have done that, where they have voted for that. This majority, and I'm not even talking about the legislative majority anymore, I am talking about the incredible coalition of Pennsylvanians that is represented by the people standing here behind me from all corners of this Commonwealth. Know that it is time to stop picking winners and losers, stop trying to outthink the problem, and simply do what it is we need to do. So I'm asking my colleagues in the Senate who, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, to this point have still not fulfilled their constitutional obligation to send us back a budget to fund the schools that make the American dream possible for these children, for your children. Colleagues, let's get it done.